Association, the Western Regional Football Association, they are all ably represented here. And Central will get themselves ready, ushering in the morale. There you go. So the stage is set for the first half, first 40 minutes of this game. And Philip Abalo is the man in the middle. He gives us the green light for the commencement of the match. And it's Central who are playing from right to left on your screens. And Team Western are sporting the orange outfit. What a championship, what a tournament this has been. And we doff our hats off to the Ghana Football Association for the initiative, and also the KGL Foundation, obviously, for their tremendous support. Couldn't have seen the light of the day without their influence and their involvement. And so thank you very much, KGL Foundation. And thank you very much for the regional teams, including the elite academies who had an opportunity to also participate in the competition. Western region were second to Greater Accra in the group, while Central region were first to Ashanti in their group as well. And so as the top two teams from the two groups that emerged to the semi-final stage. Two of them will go to the very final. The other two will battle for the third and fourth place. Here comes Central region with the first free kick. It comes to North, the advantage will go to Team Western. And as I said earlier on, let's pay particular attention to jersey number 8 of the Central team, Sumaila Bukari Kuka. He's very fast, very swift on his legs, and can take the entire defense on. It's the first infringement and injury, slight one there on the captain. But Bernard Yankee is up on his feet and definitely would want to continue with the game. Exactly. That's the reason why Team Central, they would have to be very careful. Evans Boateng takes the first caution. Free kick to Team Western. Long ball drilled in. Central will be called upon to defend. And player goes down, infringement. Advantage will go to Team Western, but a yellow card has also been flashed out. Yellow card to Team Central, and I think it's been shown to Boachi Dankwa, yes, for that late tackle. So Boachi Dankwa goes into the referee's books. First yellow card, 3 minutes inside the game. This is where Team Central can look very deadly. Once they pounce on the counter, they will use the long strides of Papa to go through. It's against the wall, it's blocked, and the player has gone down after receiving a shot from the free kick. It looks like it's Kuka who went down, but let's take a look at it again. Yes, he was standing at the extreme end of the wall, and just as the shot came in right into his body and went down in pain. Kuka will be worked on, and sooner rather than later he should be up on his feet and show us exactly what he's made of. And Kuka will be up on his feet in no time. Yes, he's been helped up, clutching to his shoulder. And that's where it hit him hard. But he definitely would want to come into the game and continue with the game with the good work that he's doing so far.
Yeah.
Awudu Isaka is here with us. And the disco dancer, as he's known, has made the journey to Pram Pram to witness these young talents. Of course, he was identified at the under-17 level, so it brings a lot of good memory. He's here with Yao Preku, and goalkeeper did well. First attempt at goal, and he's parried it away for a corner kick.
Yeah. Total awareness from the central goalkeeper, Johnson Kobe. Denying the Western drive there. Western who have the ball is swinging long cross there, but that's way off target.
No problems at all, no worries for both sets of goalkeepers. So far, they've passed the test of time. 5 minutes into the game. Here's Papa with those long dangling legs, this time stopped dead in his tracks. Long throw in by Team Central. It's a throw in to Team Western. Ball goes up, and that's a dual heading opportunity. Good ball control by Western. Turns the player inside out, and there's a run for it. It's still kept in play. Nicely done. Team Western looking good as they come from the side. A shot is whipped at goal, but completely off target.
Yeah, you can see what the Western team are doing. Trying to shoot from afar. Maybe that's a strategy getting into this game. Do not wait to get into the 18-yard box. Can fancy your chances outside the box. Seen about 2 shots being made from the Western team.
And they will allow the... Ooh, that's a shove in the back by Kuka.
Yeah, that's too much from Kuka there, but I love the good sportsmanship from both teams. Yeah, they have a battle on the field, but it's a game. They need to play it safe too as well.
Exactly. Game will continue with the team in blue trying to establish some form of control. Don't forget, Western Region were finalists last year and actually won the championship. And so they're here to defend, and so far they've done pretty well coming to the semi-final stage. Good turn. Can't go too far with that effort, and it's worked on nicely by Bernard Arthur. Long strides, careful build-up. They're coming forward. Ilyasu Issa's involvement. The cross is on. Could be a goal. First time of asking. Goalkeeper saves. Good reflex save from the goalkeeper. Western were getting closer and closer. But Johnson Kobe to the rescue. Meanwhile, Ilyasu Issa.
Yeah, that was a good build-up there from the Western team. A very good build-up. It started from the back here. Spotted a player. Got a good skill there from the Western team from the back. Using that right flank there. But equally, a good save from the Central team. Got a cross-whipped in. First touch was good. Sent in, but the goalkeeper for the Central team always reacting to balls like this. Good save there from Johnson Kobe. Central team, but can have a pep talk coming from the Central bench players, telling them what to do to keep the Western team from mounting a lot of pressure on them. Approaching 9 minutes played, but it's about the Western team who are exerting pressure on the Central team defense.
Oh, that was a complete waste, ballooning it into the air. Team Central cannot take the advantage. Evans Boateng was a shade late, but Western will say thank you very much and initiate yet another attack. This time again, it is from the left-hand side. Central will be called upon to defend, and good defending from Matthew Ofori. Central looking comfortable on the ball, trying to put the passes together. Have really not tried and tested goalkeeper as yet. It's a long ball in, and it's a firm save by Frank Abu.
Yeah, they're trying to whip in cross to see if they can get players in the 18-yard box. Forget they have tall player in the name of Papa Eku Kofi. Area threat to the defenders of the Western team. You might be seeing a lot of crosses being whipped in from the Central team, searching for their target man, Papa Eku Kofi. Central team with the ball. Good passes there, and this is Smiler Kuka. Love to fancy the run out from the left hand. And
loving this. The build-up was good. It was sweet. The flow kept the momentous nature as it came through. And again, as the danger man, Sumaila Kuka did well to get his left foot to it.
Yeah, out of fancy that Papa Eku Kofi could have been the target man to get something on. But he was out of position there. We're looking forward to see a lot of link-up play from the Central team. There'll be a hustle and tussle there in the middle part of the pitch. Being clipped down there from the Western player on the Central player. We've done 11 minutes. And both teams try to send some caution to each defense. Not too much to say, but that could be a telling. Ball kicked out of safety from the Central defense. Western wins a throw.
Throwing advantage to Team West. Bernard Arthur does well to shrug off his opponent. They come forward and a complete miscue of a kick.
Yeah, that was a way off target from Francis Siam. That option to kick it was not a good one. Hasty decision there from Francis Siam on the Western team.
Heads will go up. Central get their head to it. Papa using his height to advantage. But Western will welcome the restart through a throw-in.
Yeah, the strategy from the Central team, Papa Eku Kofi, always going to get something with his head. So look at the ones from Isaka Mahmoud and Kuka. They're always going to make the run anytime Papa Eku jumps to connect with a header, but it's a good ball there from the Central team. A referee spots an infringement there. Going to award a free kick favor to the Western team. Not in a haste, the Western team. Sends in a long one. Searching for his player down the left flank there. Gets him. What can he do with the ball? Tries to go past his marker, but didn't get that. Good link-up play from the Central team down the right flank there. Try to squeeze the ball past there, but it's being blocked. Goes out of throw. Central have a throw in. Do it quickly. Ball is with Papa Eku Kofi. Ball being set there from the Western team, but balloon from the Central team. Papa Kofi on the chase there. There comes Abu Frank. Goalkeeper for the Western team. Sends a long one. Ball being connected there, and let's see the chase. Still the ball with the Western team. What can they do with this? Central defense too tall there. Calmly get the ball on the ground. Too much of touches there. Sends the ball to throw, and it's Western who have a throw in. Good reading there from the central defense. Had the ball out of throw. Another throw in for the Western team. Piling up pressure down the right flank. Sensing a throw in. This time, ball still with the Western team. See what they can do. Gonna pass his marker there, but it's not gonna give him that chance to do that. Long one. Good control there from the Western player, but too much pressure coming from the central team makes him play the ball out of safe. Throwing to the central team. Throwing being executed by the central team. Header being connected there. Ball still with the central team. Sensing a good one, but not the one he was searching for. Long one from the Western team. The chase is on, but central defender is always going to get there before the attacker from the Western team.
It definitely would be a strong battle between these two. Ably cleared out by Central Region's Matthew Ofori. Doesn't want the pressure being mounted by Team Western and Sheriff Sumaila. The earlier he gets into the rhythm, the better it would be for him. We're going to see a strong contention between these two players anytime the opportunity arises. We've done the first quarter of the game. No clear-cut chances to either side. No goalkeeper has been on the test transmission, as it were. Still waiting for that opportunity to happen. Central now throw everything right back to their opponents in their own half. Heads will go up. Kuka got there first. Ball is controlled by Papa and then is blasted wide. Again, failing to take the opportunity, failing to take the control. Quick turn and a quick kick, obviously not the best at this stage. But clearly these two teams are roaring and ready to go. Like I told you earlier on, Western are the defending champions. And they are one step away from getting into that final. Kuka with a header. Nicely controlled by Captain Bernard Yankee. Stretches the foot out and keeps the ball in play, and then they win a throw-in over their opponents. Good enough for Team Central as they come forward. There's a long throw effected by Liasu. And Papa has been penalized. He's not too happy. But that's the decision taken by the referee, and so the game would have to continue. That's a long drive towards enemy territory. Ball trapped there nicely by Sheriff Sumaila. And then it's ballooned back into play. It's the captain, Bernard. Little bits of pushing and shoving. And the advantage will stay with Team Western. Western looking good. Central putting in all the hard work at these early stages of the game. Not the best of free kicks, but Western still have an opportunity to come forward. And then well read by Team Central. Good turn, and then the delivery of the pass comes from Wache Dankwa. Down, player goes. The card is up. And a yellow card. And there you see the heckling. Or if you miss the ball, then don't miss the man.
Yeah. Awesome good lick-up play from the Central team. And Christopher Arthur couldn't make his man bypass him like that. Gets shown by the yellow card for his team Western. So Central who have a free kick. Western have to defend this.
Not the best of opportunities, but Central will still try, see if they can have another opportunity. Drive is on again, and again it goes off target.
Yeah. Good turn. Good idea. But the shoot is always going to go off target. Isaka Mahmoud on the Central team. Ball being restarted from the Western team, but Papa Eku Kofi, with his tall nature, blocks the build-up from the Western team. Western will start with a throw-in. Throwing in done by the Western team. Pressure from the Central team makes the Western team. The ball is with the Central team. Papa Eku sends in a long one. Still ball is with the Central team. A long one, but ricochets the goalkeeper. He got it up second attempt.
That's where the players have to be resourceful, especially when the shots come from a distance. It could bounce off the goalkeeper and create an opportunity for a goal-scoring tactic. Western coming forward, but unfortunately they give the pass away. Strong tackle comes in. They still have advantage this time, trying to make inroads through the middle. And Central have a player down, and he is, or seems to be, in some amount of pain. One boot is off.
Yeah. That is the danger man for the Central team, Smaila Bukari Kuka. Was going in for the ball there. He had a knock and just went down there.
It's about the second time that he's been put under some amount of severe pressure, Smaila Kuka.
Yeah, obviously he is the danger man for the Central team. Always want to go in for any ball, any 50-50 ball.
Papa Eku comes to the sidelines to take a few instructions. Arguably the tallest player on the field of play as we speak.
Yeah.
And
could
seeing how he could use those long limbs of his to his team's benefit.
Yeah.
See a lot. Western goalkeeper, by the way, Abu, has also showed a lot of positiveness in terms of his goal. He's a very brave goalkeeper. And that's the bench of Team Western. They will hope, they will pray, they will work hard and make it to the final where they were last season. But then that's going to be the challenge. Game continues. Team Central. It's a long ball through by Sam Akes. Referee blows his whistle. Free kick advantage to Team Central. It's a long ball into the 18-yard box. No problems at all, and so the opportunity will be thrown back to Team Western. Drilled in by the goalkeeper Abu. Central have an opportunity, but can they take advantage of it? Awkward bounce, good ball control, but he pushes it on a bit too far. All goes over the line. Good enough attempt by Team Central. They keep the pressure coming on Team Western. And it's going to be a long throw by Douglas Nketiah. Headed on. Looking for the opportunity of the drive. Not forthcoming. Western would have to reorganize themselves as Central come forward again. This time is driven into the 18-yard box. Can't get to the ball early for the connection.
Yeah. Good link-up play from the Central team. They're always going to do that. They're always going to search for Papa Eku Kofi. That ball lacked that precision there. See the frustrating nature from Papa Eku Kofi. Didn't like that delivery. It's going to be goal kick for Abu Frank. Ball being cleared there from the defense of the Central team. Throw in. Won by the Western team. They do it quickly there. And still the Central team who are not giving chances for the Western team to pull off any strings from the flanks. Tidying up every 50-50 ball they can make. Central team still have the ball in possession there, and let's see, section run there, and that is Kuka on the ball. See what he can do with this. Skip passes, marker, shot being blocked by the Western team. Ball still in possession with the Central team, sending a long one. Always gonna go in the direction of the goalkeeper, Abu Frank for Western team. Sensing a long one. Good control there. The Western team player. Tried to skill, but in that process, fouls his opponent.
25 minutes gone in the first half. Thanks for sticking and staying with us. We're bringing you the second semi-final of the KGL Under-17 Colts Inter-Regional Championship. And this one is between the Central region and the Western region. No goal scored as yet, as these two teams battle for supremacy. Here's Kuka, surrounded by orange shirts, trying to meander his way around. He does well, but again, the shot is not on target.
Yeah, it's a bit of selfishness from Kuka. He had a Papa Ekuko feet there, could have laid the ball through to him. Tried to meander his way through, but the end result was off target from Kuka. Nevertheless, is the danger man for the Central team. A ball couldn't get to Kuka, and it's a throw in for the Western team. Long one from the Western team. Central team still have the ball in possession there. Western had a last touch. It's going to be a throw in for the Central team.
Throw-in effected is headed out for yet another throw. Central inching their way towards the enemy's territory.
Yeah, they have a way of doing that. Putting that pressure on the Western team.
Put it away once again by Team Western. And again, it's been a rugged first 26 minutes of the half. No clear-cut favorites, and yes, we've not seen the best of constructive football either. Yeah. Climbing high there to get the advantage was Sam Akes. Needs to be careful. Player goes down.
Yeah, both teams are trying as much as possible to cancel each other in every department on the game. You can see the bench from the Central team. Coach finding ways and means to break through the defense of the Western team. It's not that easy to get through the defense of the Western team, but they are relying on the services of Papa Ekukofi, Smaila Bukari Kuka, and the likes to do justice on the defense of the Western team. But it's the Western team who are going to restart proceedings with a free kick. Long one being sent there from the Western team, being dealt with the Central team. And Papa Kofi flicks on, chases on, and let's see what Mahmoud is going to do from the right flank there. He had options. He's going to send in the cross. Well taken there from the defense of the Western team.
Yeah. An opportunity for Team Central. And again, when they closed in, you could see that right in the middle was Papa Eku, who was calling and waiting for the ball with support from Kuka from behind. That did not materialize for them. But let's see what kind of advantages they will get from this set piece.
Corner kick for the Central team. Western team have players in there to defend us.
Lots of jostling in the box as a player goes down. A player from the Central team. The referee would have a quick word with the men in the penalty box. You see the jostling, and that was the tallest man who went down.
Papa Ekukofi for Central team. He been hustled down there. The Western team player, Sharif Sumaila. Papa Kofi still complaining to the referee. And the medical team ushers him out to deal with him. At the corner will be taken by the central team. It's being swung in. Quickly dealt with the Western team, but the ball is still in the defense of the Western team. Central team has it. Oh, feeble and way off target there. The central team. Captain of the central team, Douglas Nketia. Couldn't get that work on. Western team start up from the back. Sends in a long one. Looking for that section run from the player, and they have the ball, but ricocheted from the defense of the central team. Ball still with the Western team. Oh, shows that physicality there from the central defense of the central team. They have the ball, and Kuka gonna fancy his run down the left flank. Have a 1v1 situation. Skip past his marker there. Is Kuka gonna deliver it in? He sends it in, but that is gonna go side netting. Strong run there from Kuka.
There's no doubt about the fact that he's got that upper strength and can go miles and miles and miles. But one of the few things he lacks in his attack when he's coming through is that he hardly raises his head to see what kind of options there are. Papa Eku once again was unmarked in the middle and was waiting for that telling pass, which never came. Now Team Western will look at their opportunities and will come forward. It's a strong move, looking for that opportunity. Can he go around his marker? Very bit difficult, but then that tackle comes in, and a little bit of unsportsmanship. Referee would have to take a stern decision. When the player went down, and there you see, the rush. When the player went down, the central player went down. As the Western player went out for the ball, he actually stepped on him.
Yeah.
And that was where I was expecting the center referee to have taken a quick decision in consultation with the assistant.
Exactly.
Let's watch this again.
Yeah.
He's going for the ball and then steps on him.
Oh, that is unacceptable.
That is unsportsmanship behavior.
Yeah. Unacceptable there from the Western team player.
And he should have taken a quick notice of that. A combination between the center referee and the linesman. Anyway, 31 minutes played. Captain has come in and he seems to have the situation under control. Referee has taken out the card. It's a yellow card. I think he showed it to two players. We'll have to confirm exactly who, but one of them might be the captain of the team, Bernard Yankee, if we are not mistaken. But again, let's take a look at the situation and what decision it will come up with. There's the Western player was beaten completely on that occasion, and then the strong tackle went in. And I think the culprit who did that stamp was Bernard Arthur.
Yeah, he
it's
came
a strong
in with
challenge that
double
came in. Yeah,
foot
on
there.
Prince Ewa.
And that is too much there from Bernard Arthur. And even the follow-up step on his opponent. It's unacceptable from Bernard Arthur. Medical team are looking forward to see if central team can get on. And the ball is still in play. No one there to connect with booted ball. It's out of throw. It's going to be a throw in for the Western team.
Seven minutes to the end of the half. No goal to record as yet. It's been a bouncy encounter. And again, we've not had a clear-cut opportunity to try both goalkeepers. Flag is up. Advantage will stay with Team Western. Good skill. Hold on to their own. Yes, Captain Yankee sends it back. And Team Central will take over. Papaeku moves into position. The ball cannot get to him. But Central will do with a corner kick. Central will do with a corner kick. And this is where pressure will be brought to bear on Team Western in terms of defense. Corner kick. Central have an opportunity. The swung in. It's deep. Eku went up for it. Kuka now threads it back in and it's out of play.
Yeah, that's way off target from Sumaila Bukari Kuka. He's trying as much as possible, but that couldn't work for him. Ball will be restarted by the Western team goalkeeper, Abu Frank. He decides to start from the back, long in, getting through. No one is there. And Johnson Kobe also has a touch. Long kick there, the ball. Player being brought down. And you could see the Central team player telling the referee the second time he's having an infringement on me. Christopher Arthur, already being yellow carded for the Western team, needs to be careful with those tackles. Free kick being sent in by the Central team, and Papa Eku Kofi gets something out of it. But that's too short to the Western goalkeeper, and it is Western who start the attack, but being cleared out from the Central team. Ball is still in play, but Central team showing strong there. There's been some little bit of confusion getting on there. Central team thinks they have the throw, but referee says throw in favor for the Western team. Western team will have the throw in. Sending that. Central player have a touch on it, and the referee spotted an infringement there on Kuka, saying that he had a push on his opponent. The Western team have a free kick, and Johnson Kobe and his men need to defend this free kick from the Western team. In an area where being delivered well can hurt the Central defense.
Free kick advantage to Team Western. And behind the ball is Bernard Arthur. If he can whip this one in, there'll be opportunities for glory for Team Western. A bit long, he goes to the far side, but kept in play, and it's in the net. Flag is already up. That won't count.
Yeah. That was a good ball being whipped in there from Bernard Arthur for the Western team. A good connection of header there, but you could see Francis ACM was caught offside there. Not really too much to say from these two teams. It's been a ding-dong affair with no positive effect. Waiting to see which team is going to stamp the authority on the other. It's Western who are probing, but Central are making things difficult for them.
Yep. It's not been that clear-cut an opportunity, you know, and teams obviously not taking the chances when it comes to them. We're into the last minute of the first half and hoping that at least it gets better in the second half after the usual pep talk. But then again, the teams would know what is at stake in terms of output and performance as we get to the latter stages of the game. Let's see how Central and Western separate themselves. Flag is up. An advantage will go to Team Western. And these are two regional neighbors who are at it, trying to sort themselves out. Abu behind the ball, ready to effect the kick for Team Western. We have done 40 minutes, and we have 2 minutes of add-on time. Fourth official, Laila Bilal Eric, indicating the time added on for this game, making the northern region proud. Bilal, it's a run for it on the near side. Goalkeeper, quick reaction. And eventually Abu gets the ball underway, can't go too far. There's a push from behind, referee saw that. Free kick advantage.
Nothing to separate both sides. That's a free kick advantage for Western team. 2 minutes added on, we've done 1 minute. See what the Western team can do with this free kick.
It's drilled into the 18-yard box. Opportunities for the header. Definitely is cleared out by Team Central. Holds on to the ball nicely. That's Papa. Ball has been taken away from him. And Western will throw everything right back at their opponents. But not without a steady clearance from the defenders of Central, ably led by Samakes. And it's now there's a fast movement on the near side as Central keep coming closer and closer. Isaka Mahmoud. Ball has been taken away from him.
Yeah, good strong block there from Team Western to deny Central from having that attack. Central win a corner. And let's see what Central will do with this corner kick. Johnson, Kobe and his man. Abu Frank and his man will see to defend this corner from the Central.
The best of corner kicks from Boachi Dankwa. Easy clearance for Team Western, but not too far. Ketia joins the attack. They're finding it difficult to even find men in open spaces, and eventually they kick the ball over the line. That sort of sums up the effort that we've seen in the first 40 minutes of the game between these two sides. It's been difficult for them to get a clear distinction or a clear understanding between exactly what they need to do on the field of play and how to provide the antidote in terms of the answers to it. Big boot for a clearance, but that signifies the end of the first half for the second semi-final of the KGL Under-17 Colts Championship. The second semi-final is between Team Western Region and Team Central Region. They've not been able to outdo each other in the first half. Don't forget, Team Ashanti are standing by as a finalist, and they are waiting to meet the winner of this encounter. It's halftime in the second semi-final, and at halftime is goalless between Team Central and Team Western. Join us again in a few minutes for the second half.
See the Central team take fourth. Referee is going to be about ready to go on.
Douglas Nketia is captaining the Central Region team. His opposite number in the middle, he gives us the green light for the commencement of the match. And it's Central who are playing from right to left on the turn. Can't go too far with that effort. And it's worked on nicely by Bernard Arthur. Long strides, careful build-up. They're coming forward. Ilyasu Issa's involvement. The cross is on. Could be a goal. First time of asking. Goalkeeper saves. Good reflex save from the goalkeeper. Western were getting
a good save from the Central team. Cut that cross whipped in. First touch was good. Sent in, but the goalkeeper, and this is Smiler Kuka. Love to fancy the run out from the left hand. And
loving this. The build-up was good. It was sweet.
Makes the Western team. The ball is with the Central team. Papa Eku sends in a long one. Still ball is with the Central team. A long one, but man, we'll see to defend this corner from the Central.
The best of corner kicks from Boachi Dankwa. The antidote in terms of the answers to it. Big boot for a clearance, but that signifies the end of the first half for the second semi-final of the KGL Under-17 Colts Champions.
Welcome back for the second half of this game between the Central team and the Western team. Live from the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence in Pram Pram. Second semi-final game. As the Western team who are trying to ply their way through the right flank. Confirmation of the scoreline is Central team 0, Western team 0. This is the KGL Under-17 Coach Boys Inter-Regionals Tournament 2025. Big thanks goes out to Ghana Football Association. Ball being cleared there from the Western team. Fouled in the process. Bernard Arthur. He's up. It's going to be free kick favor of the Western team. Western team operating from the right to left. And Central operates from left to right. Swung in there from the Western team. The ball is on the Western team. Let's see what they can do. Chase is on. The Central defender who is closing the space there. Is ball with the Western team player. Sensing a pass, sending a cross in there. Going for that spectacular kickback. Referee spot that infringement there. See what I was trying to do there, sending the pass there, but the cross couldn't really meet the target he was searching for in the process. Central team win a foul. Foul kick being done by the Central team. The Western who are going to start off play from the back. But good pressing there from the Central team. Kuka is not allowing the Western team to have their throw in. Eventually they do. Being a battle and hustling and going on there. As the Central team who win a throw. Looking forward to see what kind of strategy that these two teams will be bringing in the second half. First half was barren, no goals recorded. Well, there's been a battle there by the Western team. Have the ball in possession there, long cross getting into the 18 box. Referee spots an infringement there. The linesman says it's an offside. Free kick in favor to the Central team. Manning your shot there. Saidia Christian, the culprit, being offside for the Western team. Central team boots in and nowhere, no target. And that is a worry on the Central team. Definitely the pressure is going to bounce back to you. Keep the ball, possess the ball, try to get in with spaces. The chase is on. And good clearance of reading there from the central team, but the Western team still have the ball in possession. And let's see, the ball has been given to Ramsey Dia. Ramsey sends in with a... Oh, the idea was there, but it lacked that precision he was searching for. Ramsey Dia for the Western team.
I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, he took his time, measured the distance and the height. It just went slightly over the crossbar. But again, NY, my worry is we saw a lot of opportunity and chance creation in the first semi-final, but it's been non-existent in the second semi-final. I'm not too sure whether they want to play out a barren scoreline and then decide the winner via the penalty shootout. But again, we would want to see some amount of creativity, some level of creativity among these teams. Don't forget, these are under 17 players who have been given an opportunity. And eventually, I thought he was going to be given the green light to continue until the flag went up and referee blew the whistle to direct the attention to go to the opposite direction. But again, Central across the tournament have played some very good football, and so have Team Western Region. It's the reason why they are the top two in their group. But it looks like they both have frozen when it matters most. We need to separate these two. We need to know who goes to the final and who plays for the third position. Don't forget, Team Ashanti is waiting to play the winner of this match in the very final. And that match will be honored at the Teshi Macdan venue. So I think they both need to up their game, take their chances, create them as they take them, and we might see a lot of positivity. Again, you see that shot, very wayward. It goes to the far side and to nobody in particular. Central Region will pick up the pieces as they try and come forward yet again. This time it's going to be a strong run by Kuka. Kuka has it. He delivers the cross, and nobody there to finish it. He managed to keep it in play though, and here comes Nketia. Tries to go through to players. Western will have none of that. They clear out their lines and they try and create an opportunity for themselves as they seek to come forward. Now here's the captain Bernard. Pushes it forward. And again, from one end of the field to the other, not seeing clearly their way forward in terms of opportunities and chance creation. Here come Team Central using the width of the field to advantage, and that's a plus. Kuka has it, and Kuka can deliver on that left foot of his. Foot up, game continues. It's headed away. And can they keep it in play at this stage? No, it was a bit of a hit. And tried as he did, Evans Boateng could not get to the ball early enough. But it's still early days in the second half. We've just done 47 minutes of the game, and we are going up to the 80th minute. And so clearly a lot of opportunities are coming into this game, and we need to show the legends who are here that these young players and this generation itself can do it a lot more better than themselves. Here's Mahmoud. Mahmoud, the ball has been collected away from him. Western have an opportunity to clear. Mahmoud goes down in the process. Western would not mind, would not budge. It's a way forward and timely clearance in defense. I think that Central are really working themselves into the game, defending whatever is thrown at them, but not taking the chances as it comes when it comes to easy clearances. Samakes has been very busy in the heart of defense for Team Central, together with Boachi Dankwa, who has fired a few shots, but they've all been blanks so far and not had the opportunity really to either test goalkeeper or hit target. Free kick advantage, says the center referee, Philip Abalo.
Well, I'm expecting two teams to get into their rhythm. Not seeing much from them, and that explains why the scoreline still barren. Not too much to talk about them. Not really putting their passes together. Not really sending in defense splitting passes to open up the defense of each other. not really having shot on target to work the goalkeepers. That's a worry for both teams, Central and Western. Expect them to put a ball, keep their possession, and short passes like what they are doing right now is the key for them to open up the defense of the Western team. And let's see what the Western team can also do. Oh, being clipped from behind there, and definitely is going to go in the books of the referee. Player Isaka Mahmoud. He noticed what Christopher Arthur could do with that long ball. Just had to clip him from behind there. That's in the books of the referee. Isaka Mahmoud, Central team. There's going to be a free kick to the Western team. Let's see. Eden area, sensing a long one. It's always going to be a strong Central defender who is going to clear that, but he's in pain there. He rises. Took that awkward landing there.
Yep. That must be painful.
And I tell you what, these boys are very strong. Some seconds you see them in pain, some seconds they are up and they want to fight. Free kick, the Central team. Poor control there from Kuka Bukari Sumaila for the Central team. Western wins the throw. Throw being taken by the Western team, but to no effect. Is the Central team who are with the ball now. See how they can control it. They lose it, possession there to the Western team, and it's the Western team. Let's see what they can do. Try to get through, but sensing a long one, changing direction. It's the Central defense who are not going to give him that space. Ball with the Central team, and let's see. Trying to pick the short passes there, but sending a long one. Searching for that round from the left flank there. Keep it in play, and it is sensing a crossbar. Couldn't get that direction he was searching for. Western defender had a block on that, and it's going to be a corner kick to the Central team. Players like Kuka, Papa Eku Kofi, and Isaka Mahmoud, Samakes, all joining the attack for the Central team. Let's see what they can do with this corner. As the Western team are also up to defend. Corner being whipped in. Ball being booted out from the Western defense. The chase is on. But it's always going to be the Central defense who are going to stand tall, not allowing the Western team to bypass them. But in the process, it's the Western team that win a free kick. Tempo of the game has slowed down a bit. And we just hope to see both teams reviving it. But it's a free kick. Western team are going to take this.
Free kick advantage to Team Western. It's been very difficult for them to break down the defense of Team Central. And it goes straight into the waiting arms of a goalkeeper. No challenge at all whatsoever from that free kick, and that's what we spoke about earlier on. They're not picking up the pieces, they are not taking the challenges that are coming to them, and it looks like they would want to rather play a give and take affair of a game until the referee blows the whistle for the end of 80 minutes, where they will now separate themselves via the penalty shootout. But it comes with a penalty shootout. It could be anybody's game. We saw Greater Accra play well in the match against Team Ashanti, but as it turned out, they were miserable in the penalty shootouts and gave that Team Ashanti the opportunity to scale over them and go into the finals. And so until then it's a need for the penalty shootout. If you've got the opportunity, you need to take the chances when they come.
Yeah. You need to take the chances when they come, and you could see that miscue there from the captain of the Western team, Bernard Yankee. Today I've not seen much from him. And the Western team, we started with a throw-in. The Central team who are always going to defend their lines. Papa Eku Kofi tried to change the direction of the play. There's a hustling from Central team in the name of Mahmoud. Mahmoud not giving his opponent any chance to turn. In the process, Abalo Philip, center referee, whistles for an infringement and free kick advantage to the Western team. Telling them what he's about to do, sends in a long one. And the clearance there from the Central defense. Scored out of the throw. Western wins a throw, and let's see what they can do. The ball for specialist Emmanuel Arthur to take on the throw-in duties. Sure is going to send in a long one. Central defense quick in that reaction. Ball is going to get into the hands. The goalkeeper sends in a long one, and this is Papa Eku Kofi. Lays the ball down beautifully for his team, but Western comes in. Boys, when the Western team, it floats the ball in there, and the chase is on. See, oh, what a good clearance there from the Central defender. Sam Akes showed in that perseverance nature to fight for his team, Sam Akes. Western wins a corner. And it's Captain Bernard Yankee gonna take up the duty. Sends in a long one. Goalkeeper tries to gather it up, and there goes a loose ball. And Western team take advantage of it. Ramsey Dia was at the right place at the right time. Get that rebound and the follow-up. And look at Abu Frank, the goalkeeper of the Western team. Very happy. And let's take a look again. It's the corner kick from Bernard Yankee. But Johnson Kobe couldn't get that much of a grip on that. And that is going to fall on Ramsey Dia. Ramsey Dia is not going to make no mistake from that. Just look at easy tap in from Ramsey Dia for the Team Western. Team Western 1, Central team 0.
Well, against the run of play, the goal has come, and as we rightly said, we need to separate these two sides. They need to create a lot more chances. They need to bury the chances when they create them. And this is what has really set the venue here alight with some quick, interesting reactions. And, of course, fans celebrating together with the teams, depending on which region you want to support. But good enough, Central has had a fair control of the game, but have sat back, and Team Western have taken the advantage as and when. One goal to the good for Team Western, and Team Central, quick reaction as they bring on some fresh limbs, including Desmond Nyako, who usually comes on as a substitute. And then we also have Fosudidad, who is coming, or who has come on as well. Card has been shown to the captain, and if I'm not mistaken, that's not too fair for Inketia. just need to ensure that this is his first yellow card. I think referee comes to the near side to check with the fourth official. Two heads, they always say, are better than one, and so needs to determine exactly what the situation is. And after conferring with the fourth official,
yeah, I'm sure he's going to show a card on Bernard Yankee. And let's hope it's not going to be a red card. Okay, there he goes.
And a red card. Red card it is, showed to the Western Region captain.
Yeah.
So unfortunate.
He had already gone in the books of the referee. So the referee had to have a chat with his assistant. And he confirmed that second yellow is going to amount to a red card.
And so it's just unfortunate. Western Region have lost their captain through the red card. So Bernard Yankee is off. And Central will now play with the numerical advantage. Meanwhile, they're 1 goal down. Good defending. He had to go the extra mile to ensure that the clearance was efficient.
Yeah.
That's nice. But that's a strong one there. And down he went in pain. Samuel Opongowusu.
Yeah. Central team were thinking they were going to win a corner. But the referee says it's a goal kick for the Western team.
Game continues. We have hit the 1 hour mark. It's down to the last 20. Question: can Western Region hold on to their goal advantage? Can Central Region redeem their image and get back into the game? Long ball out, controlled on the far side by Kuka. Kuka loses the tussle. And advantage will stay with Team Western. They've got a few players also warming up, and we could see some changes. But it's an opportunity to come forward now, dashing through to do just that. And unfortunately, had to be stopped in his tracks. Christian.
Well, I'm expecting the Central team to come all out strong. The Western team down by a man. Need to take that advantage to see if they can get an equalizer. Try to press the Western team defense and see if they can get something out of them.
Kuka gets his head to it, but all to no avail.
I'm expecting Kuka and Papa Eku Kofi. And, the likes of Boache Dankwa showed up their game.
Game continues, says referee. Plays the advantage role. This is Team Western. And then they give the ball away. And eventually it's cleared out. Not too far though. Shot is delivered on target. They would have to prevent it from going over the line, and goalkeeper does exactly that.
Yeah, that's what Western team are going to do. A couple of minutes left. But it's up to Central team to make every shot count. They are down by a goal. Western team would love to see the scoreline end this way.
What a battle it has been on the field of play. Trying to come forward yet again. It's been very difficult to penetrate the defense. Western on the attack. Running for that, but obviously can't get to it, is Sharif Sumaila, who's taken the captain's armband from the red-carded captain, Bernard Yankee.
Yeah, some tired legs there. And you could see Sharif Sumaila down, but it's going to be another substitute up from the central team. Papa Eku Kofi will be making out for Maxwell Muna John to come in. And let's see what Maxwell is also going to add up for the central team.
Goalkeeper comes to the rescue. Quick thinking by goalkeeper. Realized that the defenders in front of him were under a lot of pressure, particularly Edwin Ewua. And it's a save by goalkeeper. So far, so good for the officials who have handled this game. Philip Abalo, Joshua Che, Abdul Rahman Sadat, and Lila Bilal Eric. It's a strong tussle for the ball, and eventually Sharif goes down, attracts the sympathy of the referee.
Yeah, that's a good way to show the ball, to win a free kick. Sharif Sumaila for the Western team. Again, it's a central team who are eager to get the equalizer, and the Western team are also finding ways to play the ball into their advantage, not giving the central team a chance to get the ball rolling. The free kick, Western team takes it. That's way off target.
It's a wasted effort. 65 minutes played, and Western still lead by 1, and now are into the business of trying to create a lot more opportunities. Central region have been defending more than getting forward and trying to open up the defense of their opponent. Throwing advantage.
Yeah, the Western team are always going to do everything possible to keep the central team from getting into the 18-yard. A long ball being swung in there, chases on, good control there from central player. He gets the second touch, but you don't know how the Western team are not going to allow them.
Yep. Central win for themselves a corner kick against the run of play, and now this should put a little bit of weight on the defense of Western region. They know they have to defend and defend well. Opportunity from the corner kick as it swung in. Not the best of connections as it's cleared off the goal line for yet another opportunity at a corner kick for Team Central. Wasn't too impressed with the way Western region defended. It could have gone anyway.
Yeah, and I'm expecting the central team should take note of that. Another corner kick from the central team.
Swung in again, goalkeeper goes out, and this time firm save, sends it on its way, and it's opportunity for Team Western as they come forward. It's a strong run. Can he go around his marker? Well, he does well and delivers the shot, but again, the follow-up is not there.
Yeah.
The effort for Ramsey Dua doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, the goal scorer, Ramsey Dua. That is what Western are going to do. Always going to use the...
Lovely pass to the 18-yard box once again. Can he outwit his marker? He does. But I think there's a little bit of an over-elaboration when they get to the ball. They want to dribble past everybody. And that's definitely the defenders will not allow you to do. They swung in again, this time using the width of the field, an advantage for Team Central. Drilled into the 18-yard box. Still dangling and hanging in there. Kuka with a shot and is blocked. Central region adding a little bit of urgency to their game as they come forward. But the big question is, can they go past the Western regional defense? They have controlled the game nicely, Team Western. But then they give the ball away, shot through the middle, and eventually anywhere would do. Solid defending on the part of Ewa Edwin.
Yeah, the pressure was coming from the Central team, and what he had to do is boot it out for safety first. Central team still have the ball.
Kuka manages to drive in the shot, and that's good. Kuka has been enterprising. Sometimes he's daring enough to go into the 18-yard box and deliver the shots as and when. And that's the awareness that I thought that they would have started creating as early as the very first half. It's not worked, but it's still not too late. We have done 69 minutes going on 70. So into the last 20 minutes of the game, player down in the box.
Approaching the 70 minutes. And it's still Western team who are up by a goal. Central team are trying as much as possible to get an equalizer, but the Western team defenders are just not allowing them. Central team start up to build up from the back, sensing a long one. Had been made, but there comes the Western team again. Ball in possession there, and it is a long ball searching for Ramzi Dia, and let's see what he can do. Ramzi Dia, oh, what a piece of skill there. Beautifully done by Ramzi Dia.
It would have been a beauty if he had gone past the defender. Good footwork.
Very good footwork. Beautiful on the eye. Oh, lovely skill there from Ramzi Dia.
Free kick from quite a precarious position on the field. Let's see how they intend to work this out. Very close to the 18-yard box.
Western team are being smart. They are not committing a lot of guys up front. They know that the Central team, when they get the counter occasion, they can hit them. They have the likes of Kuka from there. So they need to tread carefully. And it is Western who have the free kick. Let's see what they can do. Ramzi Diaz sends one in, but this time straight to the goalkeeper. Western team, the defender just balloons the ball out of play. Basically, that's what the Western team are going to do. They are up by a goal, and they are disadvantaged by a man. Ramzi Dia, the goal scorer for the Western team, is down. He's made a lot of too much runs, and I'm sure having a telling effect on his muzzle. The medical team.
It's tough. It's tough. They're signaling for, I think, the stretcher to be brought onto the field. And these are young boys who've gone through a lot. No wonder we're still seeing substitutions being made, especially by Team Western, because they definitely need the fresh limbs. Godfrey Amos is one of them to come onto the field of play, and he's going to be doing that with his colleague Joseph Ansa.
Definitely, definitely. Ramzi Dia will be stretched out, and player coming in. So Ramzi Dia is going to be Joseph Ansa. And also Godfrey Amos coming in for Sharif Sumaila. A tactical approach from the Western team.
Ball is played his part, and he takes a bow. Sharif Sumaila. Strong header. Getting themselves out of their half. That's what they're concentrating on now. Now there's the long pass. Not taking advantages of the passes as they come through. Referee's whistle has already gone. And Kuka's effort won't count for now. Free kick quickly effected. It comes to the near side. Nketia moving forward. Still putting pressure on Team Western. Can they go past them? Drills it into the 18-yard box, but it's headed out. And Western will take advantage. Not too far, though. The swiftness of Team Central, without a doubt, as they inch close to the penalty area. Ball goes out for a corner kick. Corner kick advantage to Team Central. They know time is definitely not on their side. 6 minutes and counting. The winner of this game goes straight into the final where Team Ashanti region is waiting. It's floated in nicely. Can we get a head on target? It's taken over by Team Western. Good footwork. He's got two players in front of him. He can't go past them. There's a long throw. Too many orange shirts. They have the advantage. Kuka goes down in pain. A lot more issues to be dealt with by our center referee. And a card is shown to an official of the bench. I believe for Team Western. That's the injury scare to Kuka. They need him to stay strong till the end of the match. Should Central Region progress to the final, he definitely would be the spearhead of attack. Or even if he has to play in the third place match, and that will be against Greater Accra. Here come Team Central. It's booted out. Team Central throwing everything they have now at their opponent. 5 minutes to full time. It's cleared out, they reorganize, and then they come forward again. Western are keeping their cool and keeping their calm. Not in a haste to get themselves into any frantic situations as Team Central draw rings round them. The cross is blocked. The result will be a corner kick.
Quick update on Ramsey Diaz's injury. It's a groin injury, and the medical team are trying as much as possible to work on that.
Corner kick is swung in. It's a bit too far out and easy to clear. But Central Region won't give up. They still have a couple of minutes remaining to get themselves back into the game. Swung into the 18-yard box. And again, defended nicely. What is at stake here is a place in the final of the 2025 KGL Under-17 Regional Championship. And the yellow card has been shown. He's trying to move forward, but clipped him immediately he got to the ball.
Yeah.
It's a pass from Nketia, and that was the result.
Yeah, that's what Godfred Amos came in to do.
That is on their danger man, Kuka.
And they're not allowing the Central team to have that play to even get into their defense and stopping them far away from getting into the 18-yard box. And the Central team have a free kick, and let's see how the Western team are going to deal with this.
Long ball in, goalkeeper goes out, he misses. The threat is still there, it's not cleared out as yet. Referee blows the whistle. "78 minutes. We will have a couple of minutes of add-on time, but definitely time is running out.
Yeah, time is running out on the part of the Central team. Central team had the ball out. As the Western team who wants to fight for the ball, but Central team still trying to keep possession there, but they lose his possession there, and it's the boys with the Western team change direction of the ball, but the idea was there, but not the execution he was looking for. Central team quickly does the throw in, try to start from the back. Ball be switch play to the right flank. Still going with the ball. Send good pass there from the Central team, and let's see what they can do, trying to open up the defense of the Western team, but Western team comes in. Always alert. Good skill there from the Western team player, trying to send in the ball, but missed that precision there. Quickly done by the Central team, the throw in. Always want to power the pressure there. Kuka, in the first of duties there. Ooh.
What a miss. Failed to control the ball first time of asking. 80 minutes we have done, 5 minutes of add-on time, says our fourth official. 5 minutes of Western holding on to their lead. 5 minutes of more attacking game from Team Central. Goalkeeper stays in his area, grabs the ball fair and square, no problems at all, throws down the ball, and Team Central have an opportunity to come forward again. Employing the long passes, this time is working to perfection, but that non-drop nearly put a scare on Team Western. And
yeah.
Team Central have a corner kick.
Yeah, now some technique there from Kuka. Madabu Frank. Something on that. Force in the corner. Western needs to defend this.
Oh. Maybe that was the opportunity they were waiting for, but it's ballooned away.
Wasteful effort there from the Central team. Corner being whipped in. Could see a lot of bodies there.
And that effort from Fosu Didad.
Wasteful one.
Did not connect in any way.
Ball with the Central team. See what they can do with this. Being blocked there from the Western team. And one thing Western team are doing now is just block the passage of the Central team. Don't let them play. Don't let them get through with their through balls. Stop them from that tracks. When you get the ball, just balloon the ball. Ball still with the Central team. Trying to pick up their passes there, but Western team being defensive minded there. Central sending a long cross there. Who is there to meet it? Ball is still with the Central team. Hustling is going on there. Ball with Kuka. Kuka sends in a long drive, but always gonna rise there. You can see the players bowing their heads down in frustration because they know what it means to struggle there. Lay the ball to Kuka. Kuka sending that drive there. Always gonna rise.
Unfortunate effort from Kuka. Referee says he's content with the ball, and so let the game continue. And we've done 3 minutes out of the 5 minutes of the add-on time.
Ball being set in from the Western goalkeeper, one end to the other. Johnson Kobe shows the ball to his defender. Sends in a long one. Good clearance there from the Western team, but the boys with the Central team. Referee spots an infringement on the Central team, and it's going to be a free kick in favor of the Central team. They do it quickly there. Spreads play to the left flank. Cross in being made by the Central team. Goalkeeper Abu Frank comes to the rescue there. No problems.
Yep, very confident goalkeeper. He's kept his cool, kept his calm. He's been shouting out the commands and putting them in their rightful places throughout the game. Action on the other side calls for the penalty, but referee will not have anything to do with that. It's now the turn of Team Central to come forward. Waiting for that decent cross. The cross is on, but again, it's a Western region player that gets to it and eventually is ballooned away.
Hasty decisions coming from the Central team.
And that definitely should sum up what we've seen in this second semi-final. Central region still trailed by a 0-1 margin against Team Western.
Player down for Team Western.
And here we have the officials who are watching from a distance. I see Stephen Beidou, I see Yao Preko there. I see officials from both the Western and the Central region. Greater Accra as well. Joabu Salam is also there. Headed away. 5 minutes of the add-on time is up. And it's a forceful run. This could be the last effort for Team Central. Storm has been weathered nicely, but they have another opportunity. They're coming forward, trying to find men in open spaces. Nketia with a cross. And again, solid defending from Team Western. It's not done and it's not over. Central still come forward. The shot is driven at the defense is blocked. And then they keep the ball to themselves. Good footwork. And player goes down. It's going to be a free kick advantage, Central region.
It was coming, and you could see the pressure coming from the Central team. They want to get something from the Western team defense. Good skill there from the Central team player. He get clipped down there, and he wins a free kick in a dangerous area for the Central team. Goalkeeper Abu Frank needs to be on his guard. We always say last moments are really dangerous. Set up a 4-man wall. Ooh, long drive there, but
that sums it up. That sums it up. Central have tried, but they would probably have to settle for third place, for the third place match against the Greater Accra. As it stands now, Western region, the defending champions, will go into the final to defend the title. There it is. It's all over. It's all over. Job well done by the Western region. They continue to the very final this weekend. They have a date with Team Ashanti. And the match for third place will see Greater Accra take on Central region. What a game it has been. They've come far and they have defended and defended gallantly. They will go into the finals. They will have a couple of days rest. And do join us at the Teshi Magdan Park, where we'll bring you all you need to know, including the 2 matches remaining, match for third place and match for first place. It's all over in this second semi-final. Western region have pipped Central region by 1-0. And that's the full-time score. It's all to play for in the final. Once again, it will be Western region, the defending champions, taking on Team Ashanti. Greater Accra and Central region will battle for third place. All right, Coach, thank you very much. Your team has done wonderfully well. You came as the defending champions. You are going into the final. Your player, Ramsey, was selected as the most valuable player, but unfortunately, he can't join us because he's on the sick bed. How do you judge your team's performance from this year's championship?
We're going to come on 10 and 4.
Is to come and defend the title that you won. But we've seen a strong Ashanti team. This final is going to be one of the best matches played. Do you agree?
Yes, of course, of course. Ashanti, we've known them, not even this team in particular.
Yeah.
For all the years, even if they are edged out or they go out of the competition, they sell a good football.
Okay.
So we expect that the final becomes one of the best finals in KGL tournaments so far.
And looking at their performance as against your team's performance, what should we expect in that final?
Okay, so for if you watch our team closely, for every game that we've played, we use different approach. We've used different approach in all our games. We haven't repeated approach. Depending on the opponents that we are going to play against,
okay,
we find an antidote for them. Okay. So for Ashanti, we know they are good. We knew Central was good. All the teams that came were good.
Yeah.
We found antidote to them.
To them.
Central, we found antidote to them. Ashanti will not be different. We'll find an antidote to them. We'll take this trophy to the Western region, surely.
Coach, congratulations, and we wish you well.
Thank you.
Thank you. ready for the game and then to go all the way to the... With James Ayamdobila from the Upper East.
Defending to do.
It's a long ball in, goalkeeper comes out to punch that out. And the resultant, there's Jan. Jan's pass was a bit short, but good recovery. And he gives the ball away. Ashanti say thank you very much. It's an opportunity. The back heel and the shot. It goes off target, but hey, in the right place at the right time was... This is throwing, short one, quickly effected, keeping the ball to themselves. Yes, Abalo once again. Goes round the first, goes round the second. Centers, and is headed out over the line.
Yeah, you can see what Balo is known for. Always have some tricky and dribbling.
To the top, amassing 14 points during the group stages. And of course, ending in pole position for a semi-final berth. Here's Apalo once again. He goes round 2-3 players, lays it up, shoots against the goalkeeper. But the second tap is quite an easy one for Team Greater Accra. They shoot into the lead. But of course, Philip Amponsa, the resilience.
Some great skill of individual skill there from Abalo Jeremiah. Skipped about 3 players. Follow up other from Amos Pinto. Well, let's look here. Some piece of skill there from Jeremiah Abalo. He's very quick. Lay the ball there to Amos Pinto, but a rebound is always going to fall to Amponsa Philip. Always there at the right time. Some individual brilliance there from Abalo. Keeper did well on the first occasion, but second one from Amponsa Philip.
Kelvin trying to locate colleagues. He spreads the game to the far side. Lovely cut through run there, and it could be an opportunity for Team Ashanti. Not too sure exactly what he wanted to do opening, but the rest was up to himself.
Yeah, a good run there from Frimpong Thomas. I was thinking I was going to lay the ball to his...
It's drilled in nicely, but straight into the waiting. Good pass there from Abalo. Creating opportunities, but can they get shots on target? Abalo tries his effort, and is smothered nicely by... Referee blows his whistle. He believes we've had enough in terms of the first 40 minutes of the game, with Greater Accra slightly having their noses in front. It's been good ball control. The distribution has been perfect for Team Greater Accra. With Tormentor in chief, Jerry Abalo directing affairs. Ashanti have had to sit back and try and create opportunities for themselves, especially using the flanks and the width of the field to their advantage. But that has not worked as yet as the teams go for the break. It's half-time from the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence. It's the first semi-final of the 2025 KGL Under-17 Championship. And at halftime, it's Greater Accra 1. Ashanti, the KGL Under-17. Under-17
defense. Maybe Steven Ansah can do that for them, but the ball is with a Greater Accra team.
That's a lovely pass through the middle. Can he get a shot on target? Ashanti will definitely not give him the opportunity.
The ball is with the Ashanti team. They're laying a pass, but goalkeeper Joe
to the 18-yard box. Ashanti will defend with everything they have. But this is an opportunity for goal number 2. Can he strike it on target? No, he went for placing. And that placing obviously will not beat goalkeeper in the caliber of Baba Sadiq. Poor ball control.
Yeah, and again, poor effort there from Amos Pinto. Seconds ago there. Should have gone for power there rather than placing the ball in an uncompromising area. It was a good struggle there from the Greater Accra team. The ball being laid up for Amos Pinto. Poor effort there from Amos Pinto, and that is not going to trouble goalkeeper Baba Sadiq of the Ashanti team.
Player seems to be okay, and we are good and ready to go. I see the head coach of Accra Hearts of Oak, Coach Masoud Didi Dramani, together with his able assistant here watching and
area. That was a good struggle there from the Greater Accra team. The ball being laid up for Amos Pinto for area. That was a good struggle there from the Greater Accra team. The ball being laid up for Amos Pinto for.
And since he took that last nasty knock, that kept him out for a couple of minutes. That's Godwin scoring full marks with that stop.
By the Ashanti team. Still have the ball in possession, and let's see what he can do with this. Starting off the ball from the midfield. The Ashanti team player sends a long one down to the left flank of the Ashanti. Sends it across. Oh, and that it gets in. A good cross and a teasing cross there beats Joel Adote and even his defender. And the right place at the right time. Equalizer for the Ashanti team. What a goal. Look at that teasing cross there. Beats the defender, beats the goalkeeper, and Alidu Issa and gets it there to equalize the goal for the Ashanti team. It's Greater Accra 1, Ashanti team 1. Game on.
One of the few things we were expecting Team Ashanti to do, especially at the restart of the game, was to put that pressure on their opponents. And on this occasion,
some spirit from the Ashanti team. See ball being laid in, he's going for the shoot there. The idea was there, but again he was looking for. Kosei did it in a haste possible to finish up the game, but
referee blows his whistle, it's all over, it's the end of the game. Goalkeeper and player, here we go. As the run up to the first penalty kick.
Yeah, he picked the spot there, waited for the keeper to commit, and he just sent the keeper the wrong way. Coolly done there by Goff.
Lines up for the first Ashanti kick.
There, keeper saw the direction.
By Thomas Frempong.
Yeah, Frempong Thomas picked the spot there. Keeper saw the direction. That was some good placement there from Frempong.
What Godwin has to offer, he's played well in the game today. The Ashanti goalkeeper, Sadiq. Oh, he did very well. Up against Kingsley Klu Agbanyefia. And he goes, warms himself up. 1, 2, 3.
From Stephen Ansah. Picked his placement.
His head. Which way do I put it? In he goes. 1, 2, 3. Absolutely, perfectly well.
Yeah, for a moment, Kelvin Mensah thought the goalkeeper has got something out of it. But a grip from the goalkeeper let him down there. He gets it right there. I must say,
Ashanti coming up with an opportunity. Patrick Redweje went for power. He was slipping in the process. And goalkeeper guessed right for Team Greater Accra.
Yeah, that's a beautiful penalty taken there from Jan. Picked his placement.
Yeah, lead by example as he lines up for the penalty kick. 1, 2, 3.
Jadia for the Ashanti team.
That's good enough. He lined it up very well.
Yeah.
Realized that the goalkeeper was going one way and he went the other way. And Okai Mensah. Hazel against Baba Sadiq. In Hazel. He throws it away.
Poor penalty there.
And it's the power man in the behind Seidu. KGL Foundation under 17 Regional Holds Championship.
And taking them to the final. But look at that from Yusuf Seidu. Beautifully taken penalty there. Send the goalkeeper to the wrong direction. Pick his spot. Good placement. Match is going to see the Central team take. Fourth referee is going to be about ready to go on.
Douglas Nketia is captaining the Central Region team. His opposite number in the middle, he gives us the green light for the commencement of the match. And it's Central who are playing from right to left on turn. Can't go too far with that effort. And it's worked on nicely by Bernard Arthur. Long strides, careful build-up. They're coming forward. Ilyasu Issa's involvement. The cross is on. Could be a goal. First time of asking. Goalkeeper saves. Good reflex save from the goalkeeper. Western were getting
a good save from the central team. Look at that cross whipped in. First touch was good. Sent in, but the goalkeeper, and this is Smiler Kuka. Love to fancy the run out from the left hand. And
loving this. The build-up was good. It was sweet.
Makes the Western team. The ball is with the central team. Papa Eku sends in a long one. Still ball is with the central team. A long one, but man, we'll see to defend this corner from the central.
Not the best of corner kicks from Boachi Dankwa. The antidote in terms of the answers to it. Big boot for a clearance, but that signifies the end of the first half for the second semi-final of the KGL Under-17 Colts Championship. The second
central team and the Western team, live from the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence in Pram Pram. Second semi-final game. As the Western team who are trying to get in with spaces. The chase is on and good clearance of reading there from the central team, but the Western team still have the ball in possession. And let's see, the ball has been given to Ramsey Dia. Ramsey sends in with a searching for Ramsey Dia for the Western team.
I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, he took his time, measured. Central region will pick up the pieces as they try and come forward yet again. This time it's going to be a strong run by Kuka. Kuka has it. He delivers the cross, and nobody there to finish it. Called for them to break down the defense of Team Central. And it goes straight.
Duty sends in a long one. Goalkeeper tries to gather it up, and there goes a loose ball. And Western team take advantage of it. Ramsey Dia was at the right place at the right time. Get that rebound and the follow-up. And look at Abu Frank, the goalkeeper of the Western team. Very happy. But Johnson Kobe couldn't get that much of a grip. Ramsey Dia is not going to make no mistake from that. Just look at... easy.
From the corner kick as it swung in. Not the best of connections as it's cleared off the goal line for yet another opportunity.
Take note of that. Another corner kick from the central team.
Swung in again, goalkeeper goes out, and this time firm save, sends it on its way, and it's opportunity for Team Western as they come forward. It's a strong run. Can he go around his marker? Well, he does well and delivers the shot, but again, goalkeeper stays in his area, grabs the ball fair and square, no problems at all, throws down the ball, and Team Central have an opportunity to come forward again. Employing the long passes, this time is working to perfection, but that non-drop. Oh.
Corner being whipped in. Could see a lot of bodies there.
And that effort from Fosudida.
Being defensive-minded there. Central sending a long cross there. Who is there to meet it? Ball is still with the central team. The hustling is going on there. Ball with Kuka. Kuka sends in a long drive, but now in frustration because they know what it means to struggle there. Lay the ball to Kuka. Kuka sending that drive there. Always they do it quickly there. Spreads play to the left flank. Cross in being made by the central team. Goalkeeper Abu Frank comes to the rescue there. No problems.
There it is. It's all over. It's all over. Job well done by the Western region.